Garza, you know, he was my neighbor. I grew up around him. And I was working out there, and there was really not much going on. Man, I could talk about politics. That's a whole another ball game because I was there right in the trenches. The migrants, the borders, the COVID, all the COVID shenanigans. I was there, you know, wildfires. But it's just, man, life is crazy. Do I work in Ohio? Man. Hey, look, shout out my boy Junior, man. I haven't talked to Junior in a while. Man, if only you guys knew. That's why I just started recording, just kind of putting myself out there. It's really not to brag, you know, and if others feel that way, hey, I'm sorry. You know, it's just I'm over here to show you like that it's all possible. And like I said, these people here are my ride or dies, the people that I've been with. You cannot deny it. I'm not no guru just trying to sell stuff. I have nothing to sell in here. I could be doing better things. I'm 3 blocks from the beach right now. Three blocks. I can just walk over. Prime spot in San Diego, right? But here I am on this live. You know, I like to help out, you know, where I can, you know, and build relationships. It goes a very long way. And as a byproduct, I'm able to do everything virtually, closing on properties live, closing on properties while I'm driving. Shit, I signed some documents. I was at the bar with my boy Felix the other night. How does that make sense? Tell me, somebody. Meanwhile, people can't figure out, like, what step to take. There's all this information on YouTube. There's all this information. Man, I used to work out in the offshore oil rigs. Man, I forgot the name of the company. I think it was called like First American Fire or something. Man, I used to drive 4 hours to work over there for 2 weeks. And, you know, during this time, I was hitting the audibles, YouTube. I was cold calling. You know, I was role playing with myself in the car. And we used to hop on this boat, right? I was around a bunch of fat people. You know what's so crazy? You know, not to shame any fat people, but the thing that's so crazy, it's like, you know, everyone's just always thinking so small. I'm here on this job, and, you know, everyone's just talking, drinking their coffee, what I like to call mentally masturbating, right? And, you know, they're just having non-productive conversations. They're talking about the game, what they're going to eat, their problems. Over here, I'm watching my YouTube videos. I'm the youngest one there, you know, and on this boat ride, 2.5 hours. It was really nice in Santa Barbara. 2.5 hours, you know, I'm still doing it. I'm doing it, you know. It was awesome. And, you know, what's so crazy about it, when I was actually working, I ended up doing nothing medical stuff. They had me doing a bunch of weird stuff with, like, gas lines and man, I used to carry fucking fire extinguishers, like 40 of them up 10 flights of stairs. It was gnarly. But the craziest thing about it, I was young, you know, and I was there, and everyone's like, man, this job is so easy. I promise you, you're never gonna have a better paying job. Man, you guys know how many times I've been told that? Like, I've been told that a handful of times, and everyone's like, oh, you know, if I work 10 more years, you know, I'm gonna get this raise. Man, fuck that. I worked 10 years without taking a damn holiday off. And man, I'm sorry, my mom's watching this. I don't even spend holidays with my parents because I'm a different breed. You know, I'm a different breed. I don't sleep sometimes. I drive. So I'm about to take a 24-hour drive, literally from San Diego to San Antonio, all for fun. I'm having fun with it. You know what's so crazy? Man, you guys don't even know. I'm supporting a teenager's business right now. Damn near tripled the revenue just through the properties that I gave them. And how it all came about is so crazy. Just one phone call, I need my grass cut. I need someone to show up in my property, do something, put some furniture together, drive. It's all, right? All, but it's all through networking, building the genuine connections with people, right? And understanding how you can, you know, help each other out. By the way, I got my boy Arlen right here, man. It's so crazy. Arlen, that's my boy. Man, check this out. Be advised, we're not looking to be moved out until last September. Contracts and building offices we're needed to complete. Will that be issued? No. How is it that I'm getting a $350,000 property just for $10,000? $10,000 ain't shit. You know, there's nothing. $10,000. No monthly payments for 6 months. Man, 3 years ago, I didn't know anything about buying a house. You know, you hear all this stuff about loans and the market. That don't mean anything to me. I don't care what the market is doing. I don't care about the interest rate. I don't care who's president. I don't care how many genders are out there. That means nothing to me, you know? In any market, you know, I'm able to persevere because I have the relationships and I look at everything at a macro overview, right? But so many people, you just like being told what to do. You're walking with your head down. The information is there for you to absorb. I did my very first deal without spending any single money. And, you know, quite frankly, this doesn't even have to be about real estate. It can be about, you know, in the medical field too. You know, I worked my way up. I have all these relationships and I have this, you know, genuine outreach, everything. I code too. I built my own software, self-taught while working in the ambulance with the fucking lights and sirens and stuff. Going to a call, going to, you know, responding to someone with a heart attack, dealing with psych patients, crazy people. And now as a byproduct, I know the ins and outs. I know how to get in the business model, the workers. That's something money cannot buy. That's something no mentorship will buy, ever. This is just one property. And hey, if anybody has any property to sell me, like, oh, we got a couple people, we've got mods. Man, I'm going on a tangent over here, bro. These guys, they don't understand. They don't move like us. Look at Mots. I met Mots. You know what's crazy? I met Mots, about a year and a half ago, and I thought he was an asshole. And you know what? After getting to know him this long, I still think he's an asshole. But, you know, a really funny guy. He has a different set of personality. And you got to understand, everyone has different personalities. Everyone has their own opinion, right? You can't be upset at that. But, you know, when we first talked, you know, there was really not much to it. He let it be known, hey, however I can help out, here's my number, right? And I just kept them in the back of my pocket. And after riding through this journey, having many ups and downs, I've helped a handful of people. I've had a handful of letdowns. You know, I came across John, and what's even crazier, you know, I could tell you, you know, about the deals we closed and some of the stuff we did and all the bumps we went through. But, you know, one really cool thing is I remember this one time, you know, we were just looking for more deals. And I was like, dude, I got something in my inbox right now. And this lead came in from Jessica. Man, I've been chopping it up with Jessica for a year and a half. Are you guys hearing me? How many people I'm mentioning? Because I built these relationships with people. And she had sent me this lead, this lady, I forgot her name, Andrea. She's got like 9 freaking foster kids, you know what I mean? And she was looking to sell. She couldn't sell the property. And, you know, that lead was brought through Jessica. She brought it to me. It was just sitting on my inbox. And when I finally got back to it, I just passed it on to Mots. We made money. I think there was like a $25K assignment fee on there. You know, Jessica ended up also making an assignment fee. Let me see. Hold on. Man, she ended up making an assignment fee. It was all great. You know what I mean? I have a shit ton in my inbox right now. I got to get back to people. You know, I got a lot of deals just hanging in there. But we're looking for also stuff to buy. You know, so if you got anything to sell, any good leads, or you need help closing your leads, right? Just don't send me some random address if you haven't talked to the person, right? Don't do that. What's up, John?
What up, my man? How are you?
Good. Every time you come in, you look like the grumpy cat.
Because I don't give a fuck. I don't have to be all happy and cheery to get fucking shit done. Most people are pissing me off on a daily basis. I'm just here to fucking do work. We're in the fucking trenches. We're getting shit done. I'm in bare knuckle mode today because I'm going to have to unload on an agent that's been pissing in my cornflakes. He started on Monday morning, and wow, fucking Barton with the fucking Raider blast. Okay, all right, we gotcha. It's Raider Nation. Don't care. We're gonna win the Super Bowl this year. In Gardner Minshew, we trust. Wow, dude, he hit me with a Go Niners too. Come on now. There's Nasty Nate. Nasty Nate's in the building with his bullshit Niner logo picture. Junior, what's up? Raymond, what's up? I'm drinking cocaine in a can. This is the greatest thing ever created. I absolutely love this shit. Esteban, what do we got? We got people to call.
Man, we got everything. I was just hopping in here, just spitting some game, you know, just showing that I'm real, not like you. You're clearly not real.
I'm not real.
I'm as real as it gets.
I've been accused of not being real.
Yeah, so check it out. We got to figure out that stuff with bro. Check it out. I got to try that first one. My buddy owns a really successful supplement shop in here in Oceanside. I've been supporting him for a minute. Man, I can tell you all about him, but he's got a nice supplement shop. He's doing well. He's got a couple nice houses, some really nice cars. You know, really genuine dude. I go with him to church from time to time. It's probably been like 3 months since I've gone, you know, but I have a great relationship with him. And so if you're trying to get that brand out in the shop, bro, let me know. I'll connect you guys. But anyway, yeah, we got that stuff in Holly. I got the one in Vista. You know, you can't really see it here in the board. That's $1 million. We're just going straight to the million now. So we're working on this one, bro. The ones that are on the LoopNet. There's a couple moving pieces. There's a couple people to call. Like I said, on this specific live, I'm just here making my presence known, you know, saying I'm back.
All right, so I've got to call that agent. We haven't heard back from AK. Had a call with Johnson.
He called me. He texted me.
He did? Okay, yeah.
And I got a call from Loan Depot. I got to call my a recent inquiry. Oh, that had to be the post-close team. Hey, you know what's crazy? I learned all this even from the buying side. Nobody teaches you that. But yeah, let's call some people up. Let's see here. They got anything on the chat? Yeah, shout out Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg. Anita, I hope your parents are doing well. I've been chopping it up with Anita for a while now. I think we've known each other almost a year, maybe a little longer. Chris Coy. Man, Carlos, that's the homie. Man, this guy is traveling the world, works out. They do social media marketing. Man, they're fucking killing it. Financial freedom. I think they're a little younger than me. It's crazy. It's crazy. Just the different demographics of people in this group chat right here. So diverse. Giancarlo, my boy with the beard, he looks like Jesus. He does, you know, a lot of foreclosures. If you need help with that, like locking up deals or not how to go, you can go to Giancarlo. Hey, if you guys have a deal in California, and you quite don't know what to do with it, bring it to John and I. John's a licensed agent. We got a ton of agents in San Antonio that are partners as well. In Florida, just about any market. Glad your parents are hanging in there. Got Landon Moore in here. Shout out Landon Moore. That guy's always been killing it. All right. Any other questions, guys? Because I'm probably gonna hop in live in my school, make some calls. Unless somebody has any questions, anything. Like literally, I'm giving you guys free game. Who's doing that right now at this moment? That has the amount of genuine outreach like I do, that's been in the trenches. I'll wait. Oh, by the way, Derek,
where did this lead come from that was in the WhatsApp that Mark sent us? Where are those coming from?
Bro, I have no idea. Listen, Mark is my boy, and Mark's a knucklehead. That's all I gotta say. But he's my boy. You know, I got people that do business funding too. You got shitty credit, hey, you can get fixed, not a problem. You get business funding. You can use business lines of credit to buy deals. So he's got a ton of investors. So like we just got a ton of capital to deploy. You know, different demographics. People require. You know, they want different things. But if you're looking for funds and you got your stuff in a row, like man, I have so many people say, hey, would you be willing to lend 50K for 12? Like, dude, I don't even know you. Like, you're asking me to sleep with you. I don't know anything about the details, your experience, or like anything like that. You know what I mean? And like we're all busy. So if we just take a couple extra seconds and have like a little OM, just makes it a whole lot easier. You know what I mean? My website will be out pretty soon. It's crazy.
Construction. I'm sorry I missed your call. If you leave your name and number, your brief explanation.
My website will be out soon. You guys will be able to will require request funding on there. Submitting deals. I have my software integrated on there. So, you know, for a limited time, offer free, you'll be able to go in there and search my software integrated to my website. Free skip tracing, pulling leads, running comps, getting owner's info.
Do me a favor, my man. Give me a call, 559-708-6460. I am calling you from the communist country of California. Do not hold it against me. Like I said, I got a note on my desk, and it appears that you were trying to sell this property. Give me a call. Catch me up to speed. I know that's a deal we're not going to take down, but I was just going to have the conversation for no good reason.
Okay. So what's going on with Holly right now? I see needs a lot of work.
We're waiting for AK to send us the denial letter. He's MIA. I have no idea. Johnson and I had a chit chat about it. We really don't need the letter.
Let me handle this right now.
But basically, the house is in a somewhat dilapidated condition. We have no idea what's going on with the fire suppression system either.
Okay. No answer. He sent me a text. And I quote, hey, these are the kind of texts I got with my buddies. Check it out. Hey, bro, do you know if any of your PMLs will give 1.5 to 2 million down on a 7.8 million purchase? And I was like, done. Give me the terms. The last thing he texted me is like, give me a call when you have a minute. I was at 8:17, John. So if we don't need it, let's just do whatever we need to cancel it. And then, you know, that denial letter will just be the slap on top, you know, once we kick them in the ground.
Okay.
These people try to scam us. You sell it as a property for $750,000, and it's probably really worth like 300 some. You know, I think they're smoking crack.
Well, the biggest problem,
man,
the biggest problem that we had, and I told you this the last time that we were on the Zoom and made this call, was they're asking 750. You're like, hey, send them a cash offer for 600,000, and basically we did. And this is just a tip for you guys that are out there. If you send an offer over the first pencil, if you will, and they say yes, you have absolutely fucked yourself because you have left money on the table. The answer should always be no. You should make an offer that they say no. So basically, if they would have said no to that $600,000, we're not arguing over $750,000 anymore. We're arguing over $150,000. But they accepted a $600,000 offer. We were trying to move the deal forward. We had our boots on the ground, our operator, who's also an agent. That shit kind of helps out, right? So they went over there, they took a look at it. They think we're going to have a squatting situation. We knew that we were going to have to get a price reduction, but we sent an inspector out there anyway. The inspector just confirmed what we were thinking. But I mean, we need to be at like sub 400,000 on this thing. So $385,000 hard money loan, I think, is the direction that we need to go. Esteban, yay?
Yeah. The cash, all cash.
Well, it'll be hard money though, won't it? you're not gonna pencil a check.
It could be hard money. It could be soft money. It don't matter. What matters is first we got to get that price reduction, you know?
Well, I can get that.
I've
Don't
done
even
this a
trip on
handful
that.
of times where I know the property is overpriced. You know what I mean? So during my due diligence period, I'm basically looking for a lot of things that I can take back to the seller and then use that as leverage to basically negotiate the deal. Because one, I already have the earnest money in, so it knows I'm serious. And then two, right, by the time I actually have it under contract, it either means I'm going to wholesale it or I'm going to buy it. If I'm going to buy it, I already know what strategy I'm going with and where I need to be so I can close the deal. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how I deal with my deals. And same scenario with this. But I would say first, let's go for that price reduction, seeing if they're open to it, and depending on how soon, right? Because they may need the money to pay off some African drug lords. I don't know what they need the money for, right? Could be for many different things. So I usually don't get too ahead of myself. Once they come back with the number, that's all I need. I just need the number.
All right. I mean, we can structure it a million different ways. Obviously, we can pay too much for the property if it's seller financing or subject to or a combination of the above, blah, blah, blah. We know the drill.
Yeah. For sure.
I definitely want to go fucking bare knuckle on this agent, though.
Call him up right now.
I am fucking calling him up.
I think
I'm gonna be nice though. I'm gonna let this dude fucking pee in my cornflakes, and then we'll adjust accordingly from there. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Hey, John, how are you?
I'm damn good, my man. So I just spoke to the lender. We sent over all those financials you guys sent us. They're going to deny us on the DSCR. We're still in the deal. I'm reviewing the dilapidated condition of the property. Needs a complete new roof. We were unable to test the fire suppression system. So we'll send over the termination of this contract, but we will continue to move forward. We just need to figure out what the number is. The number is not $600,000. We could come in hard money. We can come in cash. We can even do a seller finance. I don't know. Do they have financing on this thing?
You know, I'm not 100% aware. I'd have to talk with him and then also obviously get a release to be able to discuss that, which won't be a problem. I want to make sure that we're upfront with y'all on that. What are you guys thinking about the new price?
Well, I'm reviewing that with the team. Like we can figure it out. We definitely want the property, but I mean, there's a lot of work. Can we agree? Well, I'll send you over the inspection report so you can see the concerns and whatnot. Yeah, I will get that over to you. Our operator that was out there yesterday, she's also a licensed agent, so I will get I have it. I don't know if she sent it over to me on WhatsApp. I've got it somewhere. She sent me like the condensed version via email, but I want to make sure that you see the entire picture so we're all on the same page. But the bottom line is we need to figure out how to help your seller, right? Like you and I kind of need to team up, if you will, to figure out how to get this deal across the finish line, right?
I know that he's interested in selling. That's pretty much the extent of what I can say.
Oh, okay.
Right? You know what I mean? Like disclosure issues there, right?
Okay, yeah, we can do this however you want. You can keep your cards close to the chest. That's totally fine. Bottom line is, I'm going to have my.
I have to.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to have my transaction coordinator send you over the termination of contract, and then I will. Like I said, I was going to call you closer, to 11 o'clock Pacific time. Let me have the meeting with my buyer. And then I'll circle back with you just after 11 o'clock. But I'm going to have my TC send over the initial paperwork to cancel our first agreement, and then we can sit down and discuss steps moving forward. Does that sound fair?
That sounds fair. Now, just make sure that when they send over the termination, obviously, like we do need a letter from the lender denying the loan. I'm sure you guys have that, or they can produce that within a minute or two.
Yeah.
That satisfies the condition. I just want to make sure we're super clear on that for track rules, disclosure rules. I mean, do you guys have an idea of where you want to come in? I mean, is that what the meeting coming up at?
Yeah, that's what we're going to discuss. Obviously, I can't make that decision. I'm not driving the car. I'm just in the car. So let me talk to my buyer, and we'll come with we'll come with a solution. So give me about 11 o'clock Pacific time. I'll give you a call back and we'll move it forward. Let me get with the TC and I'll get the documentation that you require over to you, and then we can re-engage.
Gotcha. John, one more thing too. So I actually made the change from option 1 real estate to keeping it realty. I'm with a new broker.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna talk to Gina. I'm gonna call her right after this. Although she's in Hawaii right now, so I'm not sure what her availability will be. But the thing is, the listing stays with my broker.
Right.
So the client is my SOI. And I already had 2 listings that were listed on market in the MLS that I got transferred over. I have a feeling it'll be the exact same thing with this one. We'll just need to figure that out, especially since it's not listed on market. It's a separate thing, right?
Okay.
So I'm almost certainly going to be retaining the client. I just want to make you aware of that. There'll be a process change.
Yeah, that's totally fine. So we'll sever this first contract, and then we'll figure out how you terminate, or your client terminates, the broker agreement with the former broker, and figure out how we move this deal with the next broker. What's the reason that you switched? Better pay over here at the new spot?
I'm not really at liberty to go into it. What it really comes down to is the professional acumen of my new broker. He's an attorney. He's a Florida bar licensed attorney. He has an attorney on his team. I hope that explains a lot of the reasoning why you can extrapolate from there why I might have left.
Okay, fair enough. Well, 11 o'clock, a little bit after 11 o'clock Pacific, 1 o'clock your time, I'll fire you off a call and we'll figure out what our next steps are. Fair enough?
Sounds good.
Appreciate it, Charles. Have a great day.
Bro, I was telling you to tag me in there.
I know, but I don't want you in there like this. I'm bare knuckling on this motherfucker. You don't get to get tagged in yet. Like, I haven't even fucking. This dude is such a. Wow, this is how we need to proceed forward.
Well, according to Chapter 8, subordinate Chapter 3, Paragraph 5,
Texas disclosures, this, that, and the other thing, and my shirt's got a bunch of ink on it because my pocket protector wasn't protecting my pocket this morning. Like, bro,
that is, what is, I don't know, man.
Dude, this is the struggle. This is white on white violence right here. This is very lily skinned negotiation, something you would know nothing about.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have the the 10x like you know.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Talking about. That is what I'm talking about.
That is my favorite scene. Oh. All right. So, what's next? We have any other questions here before I kill it? Like I said, I was just coming in here, answering some questions. That's really all.
I'm just doing whatever it is to add some talent to your Zoom or Restream or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So we're going live in the school at 10?
10:30. 10:30. I'm gonna grab some food.
I've got it on my calendar as 10. Somebody's calling me back. Don't care. It's a telemarketer. This is what happens when you make too many phone calls. They tag you as spam, telemarketer, et cetera, and so forth. Blah, 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 blah. So I've got to call that Charles guy after 11 o'clock Pacific. But we need to get AK to send that letter because this dude's just going to be, even though we don't need it, let's just have it. So can you work on that while you're going to go feed your face?
Yeah, I'll call him right now too. Again, I just sent him a text and I'm gonna give him a ring. But other than that, I think that's pretty much for now. The questions. I'll see you soon.